Not good.
Okay, he's on Wildcard and you're here. As we get ready to go into this game number 1. Wildcard looking for the win and getting out of it with a last pick overall Beastmaster. I think Lizard touched on this a lot, but definitely interesting to be able to get that hero so late in the draft.
Yeah, so first of all, Kazane Beastmaster is some... Monka stuff. You don't really want to give it away. When I met this guy in my pub first, I thought it was a 3-3 Smurf account.
Wow.
And at some point, I heard 3-3 say that he learned a lot of how to play Beastmaster from this guy. And he just got it last pick in this game, in a very good Beastmaster game. So I feel like TSM should be pretty happy with, how their draft turned out.
Well, a very good start, at least in terms of the draft. I think there are some interesting dynamics to the wildcard draft. The panel touched upon, the combination of, Mars Snapfire later on. They have OD save for Chrono, but it does feel like you're putting a lot of pressure onto this Mars, and Little Nick going to need to pop off because nobody else really does anything.
Yeah, everyone else just kind of wants to sit in the back, play off of each other, help you with some heals. There is definitely this point in a game where they could make it happen, where Lil Nick pops off early on, then you have the snap ult, and then Alone eventually is going to get really strong with the IO tethering him. And then I guess they're going to use Yawar on the OD more as like a save from the Chrono, from the Static Storm. So I would assume that he's going more of an Aghanims build on the OD with some spell casting.
Well, that'll be something to watch for, and less of the Meteor Hammer shenanigans that I'm seeing all over my pubs with every hero, to be honest.
Yeah.
How many Meteor Hammers we can get this game?
This game, I think we're safe with 1.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think it's going to be Little Nicholas?
No, it's going to be Yawar.
Oh, Primal? Dude, Ari already has...
What? He's not queuing it, right? No, you're trolling me.
Oh, wait, somebody was. Had the,
it's
the crown.
Yawar.
Oh, okay,
Yawar.
yeah.
I mean, I guess OD is unplayable without Hammer, and it got buffed, so no matter what build you want to go, it's just too good to really pass up on. So yeah, I can see it.
Kasane chasing around Samson a little bit here, and you saw there the build that he's going for too, the Bassi to start. Kind of an interesting little thing to do on this Beastmaster with taking those axes early on.
Yeah, I just feel like it's what people have been doing more often recently. This Bassi, you push the wave, you give mana to your post 4, then you go this Arcane Boots. I feel like people have gone away from, I just rush Dominator and I just do nothing.
Right, and then you can eventually build it into the Vlads anyway, so it all works out. Well, cool stuff. Saw there a little bit of the interplay already, keeping the Primal Beast off of their Snapfire with just a quick little Astral and then the walk away. I think we saw the esportsbet.io odds pretty heavily also, like a 10-1 favor for TSM after the draft. So feeling very much as we're looking at the CS scene, it's actually looking okay for Wildcard.
Yeah, I would say the early lanes for them are probably going to be pretty good. SF against Slash is pretty chill. You have some raises. You're going to eventually have more damage. Bottom lane as well. I would say a farm fest top lane, you're also good, so we have a glimpse back.
MSS tries to get on over now towards Nick, but
Fair
dropping
fire.
low, keeping himself alive. Whitemon trading hits with him, and MSS being brought lower and lower. Can't have enough there for the finish on the Disruptor, and MSS should be able to tango up through this and heal himself up enough.
Just a little bit of harassing, but yeah, I would say top lane TSM, if Beastmaster gets a lot of farm, they should be happy because you're playing some dual melee lane against Snap, OD. You're definitely not expecting to win. Maybe you can fish out some kills if you like separate the waves. Primal Beast gets to go on one of them in like a nice scenario. I would say it's going to be a lot on the bottom lane in terms of aggression, and maybe if a support gets to move to the mid lane.
Okay. That's where you're going to see the aggro at. And I mean, there are... Obviously, Io's not going to be moving around that much. Whitemon's sort of a weird rotation too, but yeah, Primal, I guess, is going to be the main one that they're looking for there.
Yeah, I'd say it's mainly on Ahri. Like maybe eventually you get some cool creep pull off, as you know, we already see the shenanigans. You stack your Ancient. So even if you don't have the best lane here as Kasane, these beast specialists, the big time nerds, they're going to know what to do in order to come back. So yeah, nothing surprising there.
Want to see if there's any type of contention for those later on, especially if they have like a Meteor Hammer and Shadow Fiend running up. You could maybe try and steal away those Ancients, but it probably doesn't come online quickly enough.
SF was forced back to base. That's kind of interesting. So I guess he didn't have Bottle at the time. He had Boots, so I guess maybe he ran out of region. So yeah, I feel like Bryle must be doing a pretty good job in his mid lane. Ari is also picking out that he wants to go mid. Maybe this 4-minute bottle refill and a potential gank on Alone.
Could be good if they can make that connection happen. And of course, he is going for the wraparound right now. Eyes on him, alone. Still standing pretty comfortable. Although does need to be careful as Ahri is in the area and nobody rotating over to help. So they're at the very least going to be able to deny out this water rune or leave it for Bryle. Okay.
Well, pretty good. Double refilled. They were thinking about diving, but I feel like Bryle, he understood, okay, he's a little bit too far away, so we're just going to chill. So yeah, instead you just get the double rune. You're pretty happy. I mean, at least Wildcard, their CS is still good, you know, in their lanes. I would say most things are going as expected for now.
And it does look like so far, things going quite well, most notably for that top side where you are is 28-5, only 17 last hits so far for Ahri. But like we talked about, there is that big stack over there on the Ancients that are ready to get cleared eventually. There's
also a timing. Like if we look at the TSM heroes, we see a lot of them in the meta right now. You have this Primal Beast, you have Disruptor, you have Beastmaster, you have Lesh. All of these heroes, if you look at them, they really want to run at you and actually collapse on you. OD is not a hero that responds well to this at all. SF mid is not like a notorious counter ganker. And same with Snap IO, they play more off of what is happening with their cores. So if they're getting gone on, they don't really help a lot. So I feel like for TSM in 3, 4, 5 minutes, if they can combine their heroes, Wildcard could be in a lot of trouble if they don't respond properly.
Right, and like you're saying, the sort of countermeasure isn't really there until later on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like they need to be very nicely in terms of where they are on the map, because let's say OD gets dove, and then he calls for his teammates to TP, that is going to be a disaster. So it's more like stay safe so you don't bait your teammates to even get into that situation.
Okay, interesting. And of course, people that are great at making those dives happen is going to be this Primal Beast, played for Ahri. Sammy Boy able to come on in and contest, pull away one of those range creeps as well. And at least for now, again, doing very well across the lanes. Little Nick only level 3 down here bottom. Tomato a level ahead. I guess just a little bit more on the denies there.
Yeah, I feel like bottom lane is just going to be this... They're going to push each other back and forth. Like, Tomato gets harassed, time walk, I'm full HP. Mars gets harassed, he gets tethered. He's going to go back up. When are we getting first blood?
I mean, it's not
6,
happening.
7, 8?
After Midas.
After Midas. See you later. I guess it could happen. I feel like it's most likely to happen in this mid lane with Ahri getting there. Unless maybe Yawar is the guy that has to TP mid and ask for him and then save him.
Yo, he's got a Meteor Hammer. This might be it right here. Kasane caught. Dude, this is just every game with OD in it. Chase down, does some good damage onto that Beastmaster.
That was really high skill.
That was great. I love to see that.
Sick. I want to see it again in 15 seconds, camera on top. Let's go.
Another round of stacks there on the Ancients. Kasane only with the Arcanes and Bassi. So doesn't really have any defensive measures there as Ahri in the jungle playing nearby where Sammy Boy is. They've dodged a lot of the really bad stuff coming in so far.
Yep. And also a very nice D-ward from Sammy Boy in the jungle to just, take the vision away from Ahri. They also have a... Ooh, hello!
This is the move over, though, and the cookie to get him away from trouble. Oh, Sammy Boy comes in just in time. Samson making the move.
Very nice. You have a ward in the jungle, so you know the Primal's coming. Then you D-ward them, and then you...
Tip them.
Cookie, and then you tip them as well when you live, Sick stuff coming out here.
I mean, I gotta say, for a Primal Beast to be in this game, no kills so far, if I'm Wildcard, I'm feeling great. This is their turnaround. This is where it all comes back.
Now they're going to go 7-0.
They're going to the major.
They don't matter. They're actually going to TI. Top 8 major. Lyrical's calling it again.
Bryle trying to get away. They do...
Oh, this is going to be a goofy chase.
Yeah, this is a weird one. And they're both chasing him. Tries to find him. Can they get in range? Not quite. Oh, we needed another level in that Astral. Not going to happen. Oh. It does still boost the range, right? Am I crazy? Oh, it does. It does it.
No, it does. It does.
No, it's always the same. All right, it doesn't.
I didn't say that it did.
He needed the Aether Lens. That's what
he needed. Boots, Windlaze, Lens, a couple of items.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe a Seer Stone. Get some of that cast range.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
We are. Don't worry, I got your back.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb at all.
Ahri and Bryle playing around at mid. No points yet into Diabolic. Kasane has opted to start clearing through these stacks. 3 points in axes already. And he's level 6. This is... I mean, in spite of how the CS was looking, look at the net worths now.
Yeah, they're kind of being chilling. They're actually top net worth on... He's only 400 gold ahead.
Oh.
The one time we look at net worth,
That's on me.
Oh, here's Tomato.
MSS tries to get away, but that is going to be a dead IO. So they bring 4 heroes mid, and immediately that is going to be a pretty quick blow up.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Like, that's one of the things I touched on earlier. I feel like there is no real counterplay for Wildcard. And one cool thing for Kasane or these Beastmasters in the offlane, yeah, you play against this hero as they're stealing stacks, so that's a big deal. Like, you don't want to lane against OD at some point, but when you stack, you just give yourself another option to just be like, well, I don't need to lane against you, you clown with your Meteor Hammer. I'm just going to go to my Ancients and farm.
Tries to find Ahri here, but caught away, and Alone can't make the movement over either. Glimpse keeps him alive. And just like that, stack stolen, net worth looking good for TSM.
Yep, your Beastmaster clears a triple or quad stack, you steal theirs, you kill them as well. I mean, what else? What else are you going to take from them?
I know, this is big. This is a really nice couple of minutes here for TSM. Still only about 1,000 gold separating the two teams. And these cores definitely on their way to things looking okay, but Alone is just really falling behind in net worth.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a big problem because I feel like for them, the way they want their draft to work is IO tethers SF. He's like this big boy. Mars gives you the team fight, and then, as we touched on, Yawar plays on the saves. But I don't think you want to play for saving your lowest net worth core.
No.
So they're going to have to help Alone get back in the game and be the boss he wants to be.
Yeah, and in a way, I feel like we need to see more from these Meteor Hammer plays. But I guess this is, again, the thing we've been talking about.
Yeah.
It's pretty much down to Little Nick to be the one making the moves. He is queuing up the Blink Dagger, already has the Bracer Phase Boots done, but TSM just feel like they're coming online that much quicker.
It just is that way. Like, I wouldn't want to be Lil Nick in this position, as they are bringing Yawar down. I'm not really opposed to this play, but perhaps they could have done it a bit faster where the wave pushes into the tower during nighttime, because now it's daytime, so that makes it a lot harder.
Yeah.
I think Tomato seems to be very patient. You know, he's just waiting. They're currently taking mid tower, and he can just wait to see more info. Okay, where's OD? Are they TPing mid? If they TP mid, I can defend again. So really nice heads up play by him right now to just, you know, be chill, because you're getting mid tower.
And they're even bringing another hero down here bottom while this is happening. Yeah, the mid is going down. Nobody is showing anywhere on the map. If you're TSM, you have to know that they're down here. Tomato sticks in the area, just jumps away. There could have been a spear, there could have been an arena, could have been a smoke, but it's just going to be a Meteor Hammer on the tower. So Wildcard should at least be able to get this bottom one in exchange, but losing a lot on the rest of the map.
Definitely. You're losing your mid tower. Now they're already smoking up. I mean, you do have the Snap Ult now and the Mars Ult as well, so they're going to need to kind of look for a play. But again, where's the catch coming from? Unless you have, some Astro into Meteor Hammer, which is not really super ideal. Again, it's going to be on Lil Nick to go in somewhere, find an arena, maybe once he has Blink, but... okay, Alone, gets scanned out, but does TP out, so he kind of understands, where did they go after taking the mid tower?
Right. Yeah, they know exactly where they're at. Tomato still farming out the jungle here, looking at that Midas. He's only a couple hundred gold away from finishing that one off. And as they try and take top, it looks like Wildcard, they're going to make the move towards mid. Bryle finds Alone, thought about going in for the hit there. I mean, they still can if they want to. Primal Beast, he's caught on a Little Nick, and now the Glimpse to pull him back into the Static Storm. And yeah, that relocate was not able to get there in time to keep him alive. So MSS is going to have to give up his life here, as there is just, maybe he can get to Samson.
Okay, let's see. Don't move away, brother. Don't move away, bro. Come back.
And it's enough range. Okay.
He made it. MSS was shaking his head. He's like, these idiots. How did they not kill me? I agree with him. I mean, nice getaway. You know, Sammy staying around. Looked a little weird at the start, moving away. As Tomato, once again, you are very happy in this game. You have your 2 net worth cores that are going to make space for you. You have the Midas. You also have Kasane, who's going to pump you out with all the auras. Bryle about to finish a Bloodstone. As Lil Nick is... They're looking, but you can tell that it's really hard for them to actually just get a play going.
They need this Blink so badly.
They do.
It is everything for this lineup. And just really difficult to play Dota when you don't have that initiation. But when they have it, it does feel like that's going to be a pretty long window where they can make stuff happen, because BKBs are going to be a ways away.
Yeah, like if they nail their initiation, which, definitely they can, unless, Whiteman's maybe super quick on his fingers with some static, glimpsing some people back, they should be okay. But when you have the Soul Initiator against Faceless Void,
Up
it
top.
can be weird. Yeah, there is a glimpse back.
Tries to find him, and they will. The stomp is there, so Alone going to get static stormed even. Oh, it feels bad. Yeah, you can see the esportsbet.io odds even further now into the favor of TSM. I feel like a lot of that has to do just between the disparity of the teams, more so than the position in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to, I mean, they're down 3K, so obviously I wouldn't want to beat them, but their comeback potential isn't the greatest. It's definitely gonna, this Mars Blink with the ults, they need to hit something with it, because playing the map slowly is not easy for them. As Ari.
Oh, well, they're going to find him. So this is a decent one. Would love to get that Lesh. Still have the arena. Drops it now, and Sammy tries to go for it, but the glimpse is going to be there, killing off Ari. He is going to fall. Bryle able to get away from the damage because of that Astral.
Okay.
And see if they can run him down now. The slow is there. A couple more hits. Still backing
slowed.
away. Bryle turns around with the stun. Thinks about going on to both of them.
No.
And then the Chrono shows up. Axis from downtown.
Triple kill.
That one hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you don't initiate like very clearly, it's like, maybe we're going, maybe we're not. You get the spear back as fight isn't over yet. Oh, you're not killing the Faceless Void, I think.
Ulti? Ulti? He's thinking about it.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh no. Yeah, that one hurt.
That's a thinking emoji right there.
I wasn't sure, did he save somebody with the Astral? It looked like
he astraled someone
it was the Lesh, I thought.
right?
Yeah, but it was as the ulti was coming in from the Snapfire.
Yeah, I feel like they were not on the same page here. Like, first of all, they missed the follow-up cookie from Sammy.
Yeah.
So maybe he had to, maybe the angle was too weird. You just have to ult to get the kill. Because when these fights drag out, TSM are going to reinforce. And Bryle is so tanky that if you mess up, you could see it there. He lives, Bloodstone, you know, ring around the Rosie, double stun. Suddenly, your boys are here and you all die.
Well, they did that. That's for sure.
They did indeed.
Both teams.
You know, Wildcard are missing a second Meteor Hammer. You were right. Little Nick, he needed the hammer.
I'm so glad he didn't go for the Meteor Hammer. Maybe he'll go back for it.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, they don't want to actually...
It's not good.
Okay, they don't want to go on it. Maybe they do. They're thinking about it.
Oh? I mean, Lesh... It's hard. I don't know how much they saw on the map. I mean, when you're down 7k gold, moves don't really feel all that simple, right? So maybe without the Snapple, they don't feel great about, you know, doing something. So right now, for a Wildcard, they should be pushing out lanes, hoping to break a smoke, not bleed too much. And when you have spells ready, which is now, you could look for a play. As Sammy is seemingly in an okay position at least to break a smoke, but, you know, it might just be feeding a kill into Roche.
Looks for it, tries to get away, but yeah.
Ooh, Ari's already going for more.
Wow, looking for it, trying to chase, finds him there. Our backs out and
should be aight.
Breaking the trees. The dinosaur cometh. Oh, they find him there. Ari, does he have anything? No, it didn't have it.
Okay, I mean, only losing, you know, Sammy Boy is definitely okay in this position. You can try to get out all the other lanes for now, but if you're TSM, you're taking over the top area. You're gonna have control of the jungle. You're gonna take the tier 2. You're gonna take the outpost. You check everything off the list. Then you take Roche, and then they can look for a smoke. So game plan for TSM, very simple right now.
And then towards mid, though, Little Nick finds him. The spear is there. Some good damage coming out. Yawar tries to do it, but Whitemon in position to break this up. And now the OD is gone. A great Chrono catches onto both of them. They're going to be able to clean these heroes up one by one. MSS hoping to escape, but there is no salvation here. Wait, Little Nick, never mind. Excuse me. The save is coming out in time. Alone finally is going to die. At Death Requiem not doing enough, but the glyph is going to be there. Little Nick trying to back away. Ari splits the uprights between the two heroes. And then everybody retreats away. So they do end up taking down Bryle and Tomato. A huge ulti from SF.
Yeah, I mean, Alone kind of salvaged that fight for sure there, especially with Lil Nick also coming in clutch after. So yeah, you know, TSM maybe feeling themselves a little too much. I think Kasane was, you know, finishing up the top tier 2, which he was definitely correct to do so. Right. But it meant he came late to the fight. And yeah, I would say overall, next team fight is gonna have to be Roche. Both of these teams need to be aware of that.
Right, and obviously with the Helm of the Overlord, super easy to clear that one out. In towards mid, they're going to drop down that fireball coming from the Black Dragon. And mid, Nick, nearby Whitemon.
They have good vision in their own jungle right now on Wildcard.
Weird series of events, has the spear onto the tower, and now Yawar starting to beat into Kasane. They just don't have the damage. Will that be enough here? He's dead to him. Kasane, the pack keeps his master alive, manages to kill off the OD. Dude, when creeps are killing your carry, the game feels rough, and they're going to move forward for Alone, trying to escape, but they have the glimpse, have the catch, and they get 4 dead again.
Well, it is Kasane Beastmaster. He is very fat with the Helm of Dominator. He had 2 boars, a Black Dragon, and you also have Whitemon. He has the drums, so he even gave attack speed to those summons. And I mean, OD hates those creeps. He doesn't do anything to them, so they're all like just too tanky, dealing a lot of damage, and now it's a freebie. Freebie on the Roche.
Got it. Now Kasane going back for Mech too. He is going to have everything. Guardian Greaves coming up soon. I mean, that is going to be a huge problem. And you can see just like how little damage they're able to do. They need these BKBs. They just need more money.
They need a lot. And yeah, for now, all of those things can only come from money. As Sammy, you know, he's not going to get any money. He's trying to get his shard up, which is, I mean, they have too many problems right now. Bryle is a problem. If they don't kill Tomato on the Faceless Void, he's going to be a problem because he comes in later. Then there's all the summons, and Ari and Whitemon, they're just chilling because all their cores, they have free games. They're just going to make it so easy for them to go in. As they're trying to hunt your war for now.
They're like, there's no creeps here. A Midas was used, and they're going to be able to find him. Is it going to be enough after? Whoa, ring around the chrono. And then he gets the pulverize. Okay.
I respect it. He was going for the, you know, some very heavy driving.
It was the Wanted, Bending Bullets. You remember that movie?
I don't.
Okay.
But I'll just pretend that it was very good.
It was a good movie. Actually, it really wasn't. No, it was a bad movie.
I'll make sure not to watch it then. Thank you.
It has a special place in my heart.
Okay, that's good enough for me. And also, Yawar, he didn't just die. He had Midas ready when he died.
No, that's so sad.
Yeah. So they're going to be down 20,000 gold when he respawns, not 13. Unlucky.
Well, you know, these things happen to the best. Oh, Ari? Okay, maybe they can get a kill here. They've only gotten 3 of them so far. The game's feeling a little bit rough. They will manage to take down Ari. Alone TP's out afterwards.
Oh, does he?
Whoa, the glimpse. They catch him, and now Io tries to relocate. Does he manage to escape?
Nope.
Whoa, no. They are now both going to get brought down. Alone tries to pop the ulti. Now turning, wants to get some retribution for what he thinks is going to be his death. Oh my god, the kinetic field, but the raise is going to be there just in time. No teammates nearby for Alone, so he will be going down to the combo of Bryle and Tomato. 13k now the lead. Oh, they get the creep though?
250! No! Wow. That was the comeback Midas that he missed out on earlier. But didn't quite get it. So 13k lead for TSM. They could probably look to, you know, buy a gem, hold the map, and for Wildcard, they're going to continuously have to try and make these moves with like 2-3 heroes, while Alone and Yawar get whatever money they can.
Yeah.
And it's hard, but that is their best play on the map right now.
I mean, the other thing that's so tough about this too is that you've sort of got like, you know, a hero that when you respawn as Shadow Fiend, you need to be out there getting souls.
Yep.
And it's really hard to be on the map getting souls and not die. And, well, Yawar now trying to escape, but the trees, they're broken. They find their man. They get him with the pulverize. And the Axe's connection. Now they've got vision. They're going to bring down the OD. It looks like he's laughing to himself a little bit there. But yeah, it's a rough one.
Well, I guess it's the only emotion at some point that you can have when it goes like that. Still laughing.
Well, Boots of Baron for the Disruptor. That says a lot. They're very farmed.
Yeah, we found him.
Dude, what? They just sent the courier through. Oh, little Nick is in trouble. Oh, God, he can't even move. Yeah,
is he going to laugh? I want to see the cam. He's living still.
He's living.
He's fine. He's going to TP out.
Oh, that's a rough death. The little eyebrow raise there.
He's not smiling. Yeah. Okay, Insta Smoke going, you know, they want to play fast, up 15k gold. You can pretty much do whatever you want. If you're a TSM, you should feel like that Wildcard don't deserve anything of the map other than perhaps their own base. So you instantly go back to your own team. Yawar is already getting kind of clapped by these creeps.
Glimpse.
Yep. Any Astrals? Nope.
Astral after. Jump forward. Tomato finds him. But Yawar going to die. And yeah, that's the pulverized.
Nice
That is
chrono.
the chrono connection. No save from Io. And this might just be the game, if we're real about it.
Honestly,
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you have Helm of Overlord, Guardian Greaves. He nearly had a pipe at minute 23 as well. So
Yeah. Well, one last arena and a TSM victory, looking incredibly good.